Al Makhluk TV, the amplifier of Islamic program and useful knowledge.
Nizamia Primary School and which school again? Is it Samuru? Where is the timetable? Very short, limited time, and the head teachers that supported the teachers to do the job. And we also thank the pupils that are able to come in front of their parents, their teachers, other people to present what they have. This has shown that really there is an element of education or learning is taking place in these schools. And we hope, inshallah, before the next round, we will see more than this. We decide not to invite anybody, we decide not to invite everybody from outside because we want to see what our pupils are able to do. But inshallah, for the next round, we are going to invite some dignitaries people to witness this. So, we want to advise the schools that are able to go to next round to try again to put more effort so that they will perform more than this in the next round. And for those that are not able to go to the next round, really they have tried and they can keep it off. Inshallah, we'll have another competition which will soon come. That is spelling B. They can also do better there. We also like to thank the judges and the listeners and also the press men for their well done. Thank you very much. Inshallah, we'll only wait for the two results from Township and Ibrahim Guso and Ugogwaza and UB. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. That's the pulse. Science Primary School.
Hello, judges, accurate timekeeper, my coordinators, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good day to you all. My name is Alex Harrison, representing Science Model Primary School at the Solo Education Authority Inter-School Debate Competition. I am here before you all to strongly support the motion which says parents, not teachers, are to be blamed for student failure in school. However, before I proceed, it is very important to define the key terms of the motion. That is, parent, teacher, and finally, who is to be blamed in this manner of student failure of school. As the lead speaker, I will get to the key terms and the relationship between a parent and a teacher. And finally, please you with convincing point on the natural roles of parents. My second and third speakers will rebut the point presented by my opposite side. To start with, I am once again taking my stand that parents are to blame for student failure. A parent by me is a person who gives birth, nurtures, and raises the child for a better and overall development. This includes shelter, health, social life, education, self-belonging, etc. While a teacher is a trained person who imparts knowledge, skills, attitudes, norms, and values to their girls. This process is virtually practiced in a school with children of different social, economic, and religious backgrounds. My distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the relationship or comparison of two terms, that is parent-teacher, is unequal. Teachers, even though very important, can be described as channels which water passes through them. But the root of humanity is parent. Without the parent, teachers would have no work to do. As this juncture, to blame teacher for student failure in our school is a great mistake. This is evident because parent purchases too much smartphones which contains pornographic movies, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, etc., which are all means of distraction to student learning. Therefore, the teacher are reading the student while parents are resolving their effort. The spiritual and moral education from infancy to complex stage of life of children is given by whom? Who are the promoters of child abuse and imagine ruling the spirit every day? The vocational education expected to be given to children is the responsibility of who? All these are parental responsibility of parents, not teachers. Finally, I hope you are all convinced that parents, not teachers, are to blame for student failure in our school. Thank you.
The chairman, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my coordinators, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Good day to you all. My name is Abdulhadi Kabiru, a food science special model primary school myself. I am here to support the motion which says parents, not teachers, are to be blamed for student failure in our school. First, negligence. Some parents neglect their children. They do not pay attention to them or help their child and to find out how they are doing in their studies, whether good or bad. Ignorance. Parents will not give attention or focus to their children. Some don't even know how to help them to their academic work as they cannot give what they don't have. Inadequate material for studies. Most parents do not care to buy books and other material for studies. Rather, they prefer to buy irrelevant things like biscuits, sweet and snack. And a child who has no material while definitely not succeed in his or her studies. Non-payment of tuition fees. Parents do not fear their children fees. As at Wendy and disregard to the children. Ben sent home for some before he or she come back. Many lessons will have gone, not only affect the children, peace, emotional feelings too. My respected audience, ladies and gentlemen, the correct marriage failure will serve as the origin of our social crisis in the institution of marriage, emanates from the power contribution of parents to provide sound social, moral education to their young ones. Therefore, blaming teachers for student failure in our school is like blaming flight attendants when the plane crashes. The main reasons why parents blame teachers for poor academic performance is simply a way of distancing themselves from their obligation and responsibilities. The problem of school children in Nigeria is challenging and alarming. My question to this powerful gathering is the teachers or parents that denied and ignored the right of these innocent children. Before you find out, the answer is parents. Finally, I hope you are all agree that parents, not teachers, are to blame for student failure.
Mr. Chairman, permit me to sum up the existing order of protocol. The argument that teacher are to blame for student failure in school is a fallacy. I am out to join my lead and second speaker that parents are the first sent to cleanse the blame without any excuse. Having heard the meaning of key terms of the motion from my speaker, I wish to address my presentation with a quotation from the glorious Quran. The Quran says, and I quote in chapter 6 verses, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara wa quduha an-nas wal hijara 'alayha malaikatun ghilazun shidad la ya'sullaha ma amaruhum ويفعلون ما يؤمرون. This injunction from the glorious Quran is directing parents to protect their children. And families from hell. The only way to protect a child from hell is educate him. This responsibility of educating of enforced by the father and mother, every father and mother, by the God the Creator, every father and mother, to abide as compulsory to all Islamic believers. My respected audience, ladies and gentlemen, is this responsibility imposed to teacher? The answer is this question is capital no. The enormous is the responsibility of parents is their children. My respected audience, ladies and gentlemen, is this responsibility of parents? How many people were not in children's school? How many people were not in roll school? How many people were not Thank you.
Permit me to stand on the existing order of protocol. My powerful audience, ladies and gentlemen, I am here once again to cap our major point. As you have heard earlier, that parent are to blame for student failure in our school because of the following reason. Parents are bedrock which establish concrete academic, social and economic responsibilities of their children, not teachers. Secondly, parents are imposed by God to provide and secure their children from hellfire. Thirdly, the number of school dropouts out of school their children of their as distraction to learning is equally with
Okay, thank you very much. Science Primary School. The next school is, and we cannot wait for them. We are going to play walkover for them. So we invite the pupils from the Ungwadam Baba to present their arguments. Bajajistan.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning, assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Ibrahim from I stand here before you to strongly support the motion, which says good versus movie, which one is more educational. Before I continue with the flowing point, let me face the balance. Book is a set of lecture for writing and book is to make it official of the personal business. Mr. Chairman, sir, book is more educational than movies. A house without is like a room without windows. Book also is from you play, not to speak while conclusion and drama. It is problem that movement one get better judgment and better time. Further books a much more than usually left the house. When you play book, there can be hundreds of pages of inspiration. When you read a book, you can interpret the plot as a story to allow your head to be creative. Mr. Chairman, sir, book are always the start of the never want to and think that if you don't think you must be about book are guided with knowledge they give like lesson. They teach you about hardship, fear and everything that is part of life. Book are been here for centuries and searching the knowledge of our past civilization and culture. Book meanings are a lot of purpose to read and movies to watch like so much purpose to watch. Movies come to give an activity present on the present reading. Books are important assets for that person. We can say without anything. Books are very important. Also, books are very important for all age groups of people of humanity. So, Mr. Chairman, sir, there is no doubt that books are better and more is out. I hope my co-ordinator, you will all have to spell it out. That book is more educational than movies. Thank you.
The moderators, the panel of judges, the anchoring timekeeper, my co-creators, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Abdulmajid M. Bashir from Damba Primary School, Ungwar Dambaba. I stand here before you to add more points on supporting the motion, which says book is always better than movie. Because a book let me add, have you seen any book written from movie? No, that is not actually possible. Because movie don't give lasting impression on the person's mind. But book definitely leave good impression on the person reading it. Look, books are very important for all age group of people, as it is a great source of knowledge. Mr. Chairman, sir, books play a vital role in the development of human beings. I still feel strongly reading books are more enjoyable than movies. Because a book allows the reader to become someone else for a little, while the longest movie ever made stands at movie 35 days. We all know that standard film duration range between 80 and 20 minutes. Book gives the reader more complex experience. Let's think about it. Thank you.
The moderator, the panel of judges, the accurate timekeeper, my co-ordinator, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saurato Awal from Damba Primary School, Ungwar Dambaba. I stand before you to add more points on supporting the motion, which is book is more educational. The movies a book is a gift you can open again and again. Books are better than film. Book develops your imagination. Are much more detailed than film. Improve your English writing. As a general consensus seems to be that books are better than movies. Of course, anyone instead of watching a movie.
Out input mode.
Mr. Chairman, sir, book is more educational than movies. A house is like a room without windows.
Okay, in the absence of the opposing team, we appreciate the performance of pupils from Ungwa Ungwa Dambaba Model Primary School. Please put hands together for them. Thank you. Go back to your seats. We are now going to invite the pupils of member of the press crew, students, auditors, and others. You are all welcome in this August afternoon, so to say. Today is, was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday, 20th of July. So you are welcome. I wish you all the best. You participate.
Before the start of the competition program, let each participating school introduce themselves. Yes. It's not our. Who will have as the MC?
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everybody. Allow me to stand on the existing protocol. So we are going to start, as you can see, it's time for prayers. So we'll take the first school. After prayers, we'll take the second school. But before the debates, please, our debaters should come out one at a time and introduce yourselves. Sai ku dan fito da guda ku gai sunanku da sunan makarantarku. Okay. Sai ku fito ku gai sunanku da sunan makaranta kafin a fara.
My name is Omar Jamilu from Township Special Model Primary School, Kawarin Sarki Southern Pastor.
My name is Najib Yao from Township Special Model Primary School, Kawarin Sarki Southern Pastor.
My name is Bilal Suleiman from Township Special Model Primary School, Kawarin Sarki Southern Pastor.
My name is Sharif Adam from Ibrahim Special Model Primary School, Zamfara State.
My name is Madu Sulaiman from Ibrahim Special Model Primary School, Zamfara State.
My name is Ahmed Ibrahim from Ibrahim Special Model Primary School, Zamfara State.
So after the introduction, I think we should start. Which school is supporting? Are you supporting? Okay, where is your first speaker? Take it back.
Mr. Chairman, the moderator, accurate timekeeper, impartial panel of judges, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. My name is Sharifa Adam from Ibrahim Special Model Primary School. I stand before you to support the motion which says that books are more educative than movies. For sure, books are more educative than movies. I am the first speaker, Mr. Chairman. Allow me to ask, what is a book? In a short form, books are a collection of sheets of paper together containing printed or writing material. Books have been the purpose of entertainment ever since humans learned to write. Thank you. Firstly, books can describe feelings, emotion, and motives much better than any movie will ever do. Books allow your mind to be creative because when you read a book, you can interpret, plot, and the story to your liking. Secondly, books are much more detailed than film. Usually, a film lasts approximately 3 hours, while a book can have hundreds, maybe thousands of pages of description. Thirdly, books can be based. Books have authors and point, while movies are like alien sequence of different scenes that are played by actors. Books can be based on true life events. So these are my points, and I hope you'll be convinced. Once again, my name is Sharifa Adam.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, sir, moderator, panel of judges, timekeeper, invited guests, co-debaters, respect others, good day to you. My name is Omar Jamil from Special Township Model Primary School, Kawarin Sarki, Southern Pastor. I stand here before you to argue on the topic, which says books versus movies, which is better educationally. Books versus movies is a war which never ends. Anyway, movies are better than books educationally for the following reasons. Books Number one, books are more time consuming than movies. I personally think not everyone has time to go through books of 50 to 100 pages just to learn. Instead, you can watch a 5 minute movie and learn more from it than books. Besides, you can only read books alone, but when you watch a movie, you can easily remember everything and learn from it in a short time. Number two, visualization is better than imagination. Books readers claim that while reading, they imagine the world taking form in front of them, which is enjoyable. But movies can prepare you with visual and motion pictures that will always stay in your memory and be remembered. Therefore, movies are better than books since you can watch, visualize, and listen.
Second speaker.
Mr. Chairman, sir, the moderator, accurate timekeeper, impartial panel of judges, my co-debaters, ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. My name is Maru Suleiman. I stand proud to support the motion, which says that books are more educative than movies. Books are more educative than movies. As the second speaker, sir, let me start with some quotations. The more you read, the more things you will know, the more you learn, more places you will go. Firstly, both books are movies. I get sense of learning and entertainment. Books give us moral, develop our imagination and brain functions, whereas movies develop social life among friends, and they are one of the best form of entertainment to the next generations. And I am sure it is going to be so for times to come. Secondly, not only are books more fun to learn, they have better imagination than movies as well. Than movies because a book or someone else spoil it, which man destined for himself. Finally, reading books are more educative than watching. Books are better to movie. There is a movie can do. Therefore, Batman perfect to be than a movie called and the entertainment of a book lost by that's why a book only lost by pure. Reading books give us the ability to make out to read and write more than watching a movie. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Harass my case.
Mr. Chairman, sir, moderators, panel of judges, timekeeper, invited guests, co-debaters, respected, be a good day to you all. My name is Najib Yao from Special Township Model Primary School, Kawarin Sarki, Southern Prestate. I stand here before you to oppose the topic, which say book versus movie, which is more educational. Firstly, comparing movies and book is like comparing bananas which plantain. They both come from the same family. Both have completely different flavors. Nowadays, students prefer watching educational movies than reading books. While movies provide students with an environment to think more effectively and discuss it with your colleagues. A picture is worth 1,000 words in the mind of a child because he can easily forget what he read but pictures. Whether motion or non-motion could easily forget whether motion or non-motion. Whether motion or non-motion could easily be remembered by any student. This makes movies more appealing for students than the books. Some schools have e-library for students. To access and watch different educational movies. Different educational movies. Different educational movies and students are more interested in movies than in books. Thank you all.
Mr. Chairman, the moderator, accurate timekeeper, impartial panel of judges, and my co-debaters. Good day to you all. Books and movies are like apples and oranges. They are both fruit but taste completely different. The book is a film that takes place in the mind of the reader. Sir, my name is Ahmed Ibrahim from Ibrahim Gusau Special Model Primary School. Books are more educative because reading helps the reader to have a sharp mind and be creative. Books are good for mental health. Books are Books are good for mental health. Books Books are good for mental health. Books help reader to be good in his or her vocabulary. To read a book, someone needs a lot of focus to watch a movie, do not need so much focus to watch it. Visualization while reading help improve a book and thoughts and process. Books are very important for all age group of people. They play a vital role in the development of human beings. My dear listeners, books are amazing and be creative because number one, every book is unique to every reader. Number two, books rarely give you wings. Number three, and no have ADS at backs or breaks. Number four, and no timing unlike movies. Number six, books open your imagination. Number eight. Number eight, no electricity, no television, books win. With the point, Mr. Chairman, I think we are all will be victorious. Thank you. Mr. Chairman, sir, moderators, panel of judges, timekeeper, inviting guests, co-debaters, respected listeners, good day to you all. My name is Bilamin Suleiman from Township Special Model Primary School, Kano Sarki Gusau Zamfara State. Books and movies are like apple and orange. They are both fruit, but taste completely different. So, movies are better than books educationally. If we could go back, if we could go back a little during coronavirus pandemic, most of the school all over the world were closed, and students have no access to teacher and other school facilities. The only option is to watch movies, and this pave a way for teacher to make different educational movies and share it to their students, which has a positive impact to the student. If not for a movie, their education will be on deadlock and crumble. Besides, everyone can have access to different educational movies with just a click from his handset, while books is seen as an ancient and out-of-date method of learning. Thank you all. Once again, my name is Bilamin Suleiman from Township Special Model Primary School, Kano Sarki Gusau Zamfara State, Nigeria.
So now we are going to have our round off. Where is the person for your own? Where is your lead speaker? Bayan kun kare ai akwai wanda zai sake dawowa ya magana, wa zai magana cikin ku? First speaker zai magana, second speaker zai magana, third speaker. Sannan kuma daga baya ai akwai conclusion din da ya kamata ku yi.
He has earlier done it. He has earlier done it.
Okay.
If we could go back a little during coronavirus pandemic,
from both participants, the supporting team and the opposing team. So you give us a few minutes to be able to round up our calculations. But before then, we can all take a 5 or 10 minutes break for our prayers. So you can all go and perform your salat. When we come back, we will hear the outcome.
Bata you go? Okay. We have some agendas. The first one is the national anthem by the general people. Let's sing the national anthem. After the count of 2. 1, 2. To serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and of all her honor and glory. So help me God. Okay, sit down. We have the opening prayer by one of the authorities. Who will open the prayer? Remarks from the Honorable our Father, the team leader, ES.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabi wa Honorable and respected teachers, head teachers, judges, members of the press, pupils, assalamu alaikum. I am very happy to address this gathering in this evening. We are able to organize some 2 competitions. Inshallah, we are starting the first competition today. That is debate competition. The main objectives of organizing this is as follows. 1, we want to evaluate the performance of our pupils and teachers in teaching and learning activities. 2, to train our pupils in addressing the public competently. To create good relationship and mutual understanding among our pupils and teachers. Inform parents, guardians, and public on communication skills of our children. Also to inculcate our moral values to the pupils. So the objectives of this is not that my school or my pupil must win. Please take this in your mind. So we need your attention, your cooperation on this. Furthermore, more than 50 schools with 250 pupils are going to participate in these competitions. So it is a great achievement if 50 out of our schools are able to produce pupils that can stay here and say something based on their academic activities. We'll be happy on that. So please, we need cooperation from the teachers, from the head teachers, as well as the pupils. We have some guidelines governing these competitions. Only primary pupils of the participating school will register and represent their school. Hiring pupils from another schools or using students from secondary school will automatically make the participating school to be disqualified. So only your pupils are expected to be here. And all complaints should be in written and addressed to the ES. If you have any complaint, there is no room of any complaint during the exercise. But make your complaint in written and send it to ES office. No any complaint will be entertained during the competition. 5, any misconduct during and after competition will lead to the disqualifying and penalizing the school. Each participating school will register at least 4 pupils in spelling bee, while in the debate, 3 pupils are to be registered. We are expecting everybody to contribute and to cooperate, and we wish a successful competition. We thank all of you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay. We have some guidelines that both the pupils and the teachers, the team leaders will benefit from, which will be discussed by one of the judges.
Assalamu alaikum. Permit me to stand on the existing order of protocols. As you have heard from the Education Secretary, even though he has chipped in some guidelines or warnings that all participating schools are to register their own pupils, no any hiring scheme of secondary or any other boy or girl from the outside. So as you are all aware, each school is having 3 speakers: the lead speaker, the first speaker, and the second speaker. And then a provision for a reply speech is also given or round up. In that roundup, the speaker is expected to come and recap the major points presented by the 3 speakers. Each speaker, the lead speaker or the first speaker is allocated 4 minutes. I think this is what we have agreed on. 4 minutes. He is to speak for 4 good minutes. Then the second or the first speaker is also allocated 3 minutes. Likewise, the last speaker, of which the scores of each speaker will be summed up to give the totals. Permission is granted for pupils to get some piece of material in the case of misleading when they are presenting their points. But that should not be rampant. It should be minimal. And then the scores of each school will be organized by the judges. And each team or each match is having 3 judges to score the school, whether opposing or supporting. These are some of the rules. And then the reply speech is having 25, whereas each speaker is having 100, making a total of 300 for the speakers. For the reply speech is half, which is 50 marks. So when you sum up these points, you'll see that there is a total of 350 marks. And then an average will be calculated and be documented. So we wish each and every participating school a hitch-free debating competition. And then on the part of the judges, we still have the confidence in them to have a fair deliberations and judgment in their proceedings. Ranku shi daɗe, masu shari'a.
Alhamdulillah. Want to pass this announcement. Ibrahim Gusau Township Model Primary School, Unguwar Dan Baba Sarkin Kudu are in this class. Yes, these 4 schools are here. UBA Locust, Unguwar Gwaza, Sarkin Katsina Samuru are in other class because we want to do it in time. That is why we are separating ourselves. So we have 3 judges here. The other 3 judges will go to next class. So please, if your school falls in this, Ibrahim Gusau Township, you are the people that are going to start. After them, then Dan Baba and Sarkin Katsina will do it. Yes.